Today, we're taking a bit of a shortcut, actually, right into the heart of the Princeton Airport community,
And our way in.
their August 2025 newsletter. So, our mission really is to unpack all the latest news, celebrate those high flying achievements, and flag up all the cool opportunities at this really vibrant aviation hub. The newsletter is just packed. First thing that jumped out at me, student accomplishments. Get this. In July alone, 6 students did their first solo flights.
6. Wow.
Yeah. Shyam Strickant, Piper Hayes, Scott Anderson, Raheem Nelson, Joseph John, and Rajan Fakey taking off by yourself for the first time. It's huge.
It absolutely is a massive moment. Speaks volumes about their hard work and the instructors, too.
Totally. And then you add Evan Vadola and Dimitri Dubé getting their private pilot certification,
Another big step.
and Hunter Powers achieving his instrument instructor rating.
When you look at all those achievements together, the solos, the new PPLs, the instructor rating, it really highlights something important about Princeton Airport, doesn't it?
What's that?
Really dedicated, high-quality instruction and a learning environment that's obviously very supportive.
Yeah, you can feel that.
It makes you wonder, beyond the flying skills, what kind of dedication, what kind of mentorship does it take to get so many people to these big milestones? It says a lot about the culture there.
Exactly. It's the grit, but also that community support. And speaking of community, you absolutely have to know about their end of summer barbecue.
The social side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday, August 30th. Mark that down. Over in the maintenance shop.
Okay.
And it's an open invite. All pilots, new ones, old hands, students, everyone. Just swing by for a hot dog or a hamburger. It doesn't matter if you flew in or just drove over.
Nice and casual.
Totally. It's just a great chance to hang out, grab a bite,
Yeah.
watch the planes, share stories. That's where the fun happens, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And an event like the barbecue, it's more than just food and chat, isn't it? It's really key for building that community fabric.
Yeah.
These informal get-togethers let people connect, share tips. It reinforces that camaraderie,
Yeah, that bond.
which is so vital in something like flying, a visible sign of the airport's welcoming vibe. Helps everyone feel connected, supports learning, personal growth, all that.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that makes these places special. And it's not just about the community vibe. They're seriously boosting the flying experience, too. New tech, training resources. Here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
They've got 2 brand new modern Skyhawk 172s ready to fly.
New planes. Always exciting. And what's insightful here is that they're not just getting new planes, they're making a strategic investment in future pilot skills.
How do you mean?
We'll take N793WT. It's got a Garmin G3X touch glass panel. That's top of the line PFD, MFD, traffic, GPS map, pretty much. And crucially, the Garmin GFC 500 3-axis autopilot. That's not just for cruising. It's a massive training tool. Teaches how to use modern automation for really smooth, precise flying, especially cross-country and instrument work.
Makes sense. And then there's the other one, N331RP.
Right, the G1000.
Yeah, G1000 glass cockpit, integrated autopilot, advanced avionics. The newsletter says it's perfect for instrument students, commercial trainees, or just anyone doing long cross countries.
Yeah.
Twin 10-inch displays gives you that full situational awareness.
Exactly. Navigation, traffic, terrain, engine data, all right there.
And listen to this. Both planes have fewer than 300 hours since they were factory new. One of them, they say, still smells new.
The new plane smell, always nice.
Yep.
But the really smart move here, I think, is offering both the G3X and the G1000 systems,
Why is that significant?
because those are the dominant glass cockpit platforms out there. By giving students time on both, Princeton Airport is making sure their pilots aren't just learning to fly, they're ready for modern cockpits.
So they can transition easily.
Precisely. It gives them a real edge in the job market, cuts down transition time to bigger planes. It just makes them more skilled, more adaptable pilots for today's aviation world. Better tools mean better pilots, simple as that. And more efficient flying overall.
That's really smart planning. And it's not just the new birds getting attention, right? No,
Yeah.
they've got this experienced avionics team, Ken and Jack, over 50 years combined experience, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, so they can handle anything from like simple upgrades to totally redoing your panel, building your dream cockpit, basically.
Yeah.
They say no job's too small.
That's great support for aircraft owners.
Definitely. And sticking with training and staying sharp, they also have that fully certified Garmin flight simulator.
Yes, the sim. Always a valuable tool.
Totally. Great for instrument ratings, staying current, especially when the weather's lousy. Keeps you grounded, but you can still practice.
Absolutely. And you can actually log time in it too, which is a bonus.
Yeah. 2.5 hours towards your private pilot license, and get this, 10 hours towards an instrument rating.
That's significant. It saves money, it's efficient, and it keeps skills sharp even when you can't physically fly. It's a smart way to ensure continuous proficiency and make training more accessible.
That proactive approach, you see it everywhere in the newsletter. Training, safety, it seems really ingrained.
It does.
And there are just so many ways to stay plugged in with the community beyond just flying. Like they give important operational info, for instance, how to keep flying during a presidential TFR.
Oh yeah, TFRs can be tricky.
Right. So they put together a webinar and a worksheet. The newsletter calls them seriously helpful resources. Helps you stay safe and legal when those special, sometimes complex rules are in effect.
And that kind of guidance, the TFR help, it's a perfect example of the airport really supporting its pilots. They're not just announcing a restriction. They're giving you the tools and knowledge to navigate it. That points to a culture of like proactive education, really helping their community fly safely.
Totally agree. And hey, if you want to share your love of flying or just see the place from a different angle, it's the last chance for their summer airport tours.
Oh, they do tours?
Yeah, Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m., but only through August 26th. So running out of time, great way to show friends or family around, especially if they haven't seen the airport up close. Or maybe take an introductory flying lesson. That's a cool experience.
Good way to get people interested.
For sure. And for pilots, quick reminder, FAA medical doctor Michael Nosko has dates coming up, August 9th, 27th, and 30th. But, crucial point, no walk-ins. You absolutely need to sign up online and get a confirmed appointment.
Essential info for keeping that medical current. And again, you see how these different things, the tours, the medical appointments, it's all part of this holistic support system.
Yeah, the whole package.
It's not just flight training, it's providing all the resources pilots need to operate safely and legally, and also making aviation accessible to the wider community. It really cements the airport as a central hub for everything aviation related.
Said. And digging even deeper into that community feel, the newsletter has these great columns too. Like Peter Raffles from The Right Seat.
Okay.
He recommends a book, The Prince of the Skies by Antonio Iturbe. It's about Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, who wrote The Little Prince.
Ah, yes, famous aviator author.
Exactly. And also about Jean Mermoz and Henri Guillaume. Peter says it gives a really good look at what life was like for those pioneering pilots back in the 20s, 30s into World War II. Takes you back.
That's fantastic. Including something like a book review, it suggests there's a real intellectual curiosity there, too.
Right.
It reminds you that aviation isn't just tech and rules. It's got this incredibly rich history, amazing stories, the whole human spirit of adventure. It adds another layer beyond just the practical stuff, connects you to the heritage.
I love that, appreciating the roots. And if you want to get more involved, there's news from the Princeton Airport's Flying Tigers, PAFT. Don Denny is the president.
The local flying club.
Yep. Their next meeting is September 10th. You can join their mailing list. And they just put out a new PAFT restaurant guide and a membership application. How cool is that? A restaurant guide specifically for pilots.
Ah, that is practical local knowledge. That kind of group, PAFT, with meetings and resources like a restaurant guide, it really shows how the community organizes itself and supports its members.
Yes, self-sufficient.
It's a place for pilots to connect, share those local tips, make flying even better together. Shows the airport is more than just a place to fly. It's a place to belong.
Definitely. And hey, if you're handy with a camera, check out the Photo of the Month contest.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Send in your best aviation shots, email, Instagram, Facebook. If you win, your photo gets plastered everywhere, newsletter, website, social media. Plus, you snag a Princeton Airport t-shirt. So get snapping.
Nice little incentive.
Totally. And just quickly, they also mentioned airplanes for sale and hangars for rent. Just contact Ken or Jack if you're interested. And finally, there's a job opening. Full-time flight coordinator. Yeah, sounds like a great gig for someone who loves aviation, wants to be right in the middle of a busy airport, turning passion into a job.
Absolutely. And what strikes me looking at all this is just the sheer breadth of ways you can engage with Princeton Airport.
Right. There's so much.
Whether you're a seasoned pro, a student just starting out, someone just curious about planes, or even looking for work, they cover so many bases. And fostering that diversity, the tech upgrades, the training, the social stuff like the barbecue, the history, the job openings, it all contributes so much to the airport's unique identity. It makes it this really complete dynamic environment, much more than just runways and buildings.
We've definitely covered a lot of ground from just one newsletter. Student wins, that fun barbecue, the amazing new planes, the packed community calendar.
It's a snapshot of a busy place.
For sure. It's so clear that the Princeton Airport community is just buzzing with energy, super welcoming, and they really live up to that learn to fly here motto. Hopefully, this deep dive has maybe sparked your interest. Maybe check out those new planes. Definitely hit up the barbecue if you can, or just follow their honor roll.
Keep an eye on things.
Exactly. So, what does this all mean?
I think beyond all the specifics we talked about from this one newsletter, the bigger picture here is about the constant evolution, the dedication it takes to keep general aviation thriving.
Yeah, it takes work.
It really does. And this newsletter is like a testament to that passion for flight, the progress in tech and training, and that community building that happens right there at the local level. It's
Yeah.
really powerful.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.